Hello there, welcome.
Hey,
You don't look like an Ashley. Okay. Oh, you look like an Ashley, though. He doesn't.
I can't hear you.
Hold on, we can't hear you.
Guys, can you be quiet for a second? You talk.
Okay, so let me check my screen. Okay, hold
Can
on.
I ask, can you speak a little bit louder, please? I can't really hear you very well.
Hold on. I'm testing my speakers. Yes. You can hear me now.
100. Okay, try again.
Can you hear me now?
It's the same.
It's the same. 2 seconds, please.
We're gonna see if it's our.
I can hear myself just fine.
Yeah, we can hear fine on our end, so
Maybe something on your end. Sorry.
It's not coming out the TV, it's coming out.
Yeah.
That says it's coming through there. Right. We haven't got any speakers. Not that.
You're both the bride and the groom, right? Kelly and Ashley? Or sorry, Kelly and Ashley.
There we go.
For the couple.
Whoa! That's loud.
We're here.
Okay, we're here. Hi.
All right, you got it. All right, do you want me to call Ashley? Do you want me to, or Kelly, do you want me to call you partners, spouses, wives? What do you want me to call you?
Husband and wife?
Husband and wife? Oh, sorry. You're one of my two couples that are doing it right. Okay. Husband and wife. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I have quite a few that are not today. All right. I flipped my page flipped over. All right, perfect. And are your witnesses there with you?
Yeah.
And
Hi.
You have your question 1 and question 2. I need your names, please.
I'm Nikita Bavin.
Okay, I need you to, can you type that into chat for me? Can you
Sure.
type that into the chat for me? Because you didn't have anybody listed as witnesses.
We should do.
Oh, definitely did.
We definitely do.
Should I do my middle name as well?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
a
just
little.
in case.
Jasmine Rose Bell. Okay, and the second witness, Nikita. Okay. Nikita, Jade, Kishore, or Kishore, Behaven. All right, perfect. Gotcha. Got my witnesses. Got my couple. All right. Okay, I'm bringing me down here. There you go. And your witnesses are with you where you're at, correct?
Sorry, say again.
They're here, yeah.
Yeah, your witnesses are there with you.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. All right. So everybody's there. All right. I will introduce myself. Okay, whoops, I have somebody else that wants to join us here. Okay. My name is Ben Free. I'm a deputy clerk with Utah County. I'm authorized to do marriages. I've been doing them for a little over 3 years now. When we started, we were just doing in office, which they had done previously for the first, since the state was organized, okay? Shortly before COVID 2019, we started doing remote weddings, and it was just designed for our county, but soon went from county to state to nation to world. So I'm grateful to be able to do your ceremony today. All right, so that's our jurisdiction. You're remotely joining us here in our Health and Justice Building on Utah County campus. Now, marriage is a very wonderful institution. It's a very challenging institution. Your relationship with each other is 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Okay. And so you want to do nice things for each other. You get to create your marriage. So my first challenge to you as a couple is choose each other each day and choose to be happy. You get to create marriage. So if it's not going the way you want it to, then you need to change how you treat each other. Treat each other nicer, right? So in marriage, we talk about cleaving together, okay? And cleaving together means you're accepting who you are today and who you will be in the future. Because we don't know what the future brings, but everything that's happened to you up to date, you're accepting, and everything that will happen to you in the future, you're also accepting. All right. Everybody's in there so far. All right. Oh, but you're cleaving together now. You're also fires. Everybody that's on here is a fire. And I say that you're fire because wherever we go, we leave a mark or make an impression on people. A fire leaves a mark everywhere you go. You strike a match, it leaves a mark. Okay, a light bulb burns out, it's all black. Okay, that's a mark. All right, whatever. We leave little marks. And so are you being a fire builder and building people up, or are you being a firefighter and putting people out? So this is your marriage fire pit. Okay. And everything that's happened to you is underground. So this is like your ground zero point. Your hearts are the walls to your fire pit. All right. If you're emotionally challenged for the day, guess what? Your firewall's down. What happens to the fire if it's not contained? It jumps out and burns things it's not supposed to. So you want to keep your firewalls up. Unfortunately, Ashley, you cannot help Kellee to bring her firewall up, and Kellee, you can't help Ashley to bring his up. You have to go on your own. You can offer suggestions to each other. That's good. All right. Suggestions are easy and nice and wonderful. Okay. So this is your firewalls. And when they're down, the fire can jump out and burn things you don't want it to do, such as your promises and vows to each other. So you want to make sure that everything's going the way you want it to be. Okay. So you have to listen to each other, talk to each other. You validate each other because you love each other, you like each other, you need each other, you want each other, and you protect each other. And in this day and age, protections is a big thing, okay? And you both are not complete without each other. So you feel more complete. So you're accepting each other for who you are. Come on, now, that's where I am. Back there. Get up there. Get up there. Okay. All right. So you're accepting each other for who you are. And if you notice, Ashley, that there's something that Kellee's not doing for you the way you wanted to, you thank Kellee, you thank her for the nice things she's doing, and then you say, next time, could you also try blank? Okay, whatever it is, that's fill in the blank. All right. All right. And Ashley or Kellee, if there's something that Ashley's not doing for you the way you want it to be, then you thank him for what he is doing. And then you say, next time, hon, could you try doing it this way? Okay, so you offer some suggestions to him. Okay, and that's fill in the blank. All right, because you're more together than you are. So choose each other each day, choose to be happy each day, validate each other. All right, so Kellee, your strengths are Ashley's weaknesses. Ashley, your strengths are Kellee's weaknesses. Guess what? The two of you coming together make a complete gear, and you can go forward with your choices and decisions as a couple. So yeah, choose each other, choose and make wise choices together. All right. Now the next challenge is don't go to bed angry. Now, here's the deal. You can individually be angry, and you're not even angry at each other. You're angry because of something that happened to you. If you think about a work day, I realize today is a Monday, okay? But if you think about a work day, most often it's better than a third of your day. You get up, you start getting ready for work. Once you're ready for work, then you have to drive to work. Then you're at work. You get a break someplace, and you get maybe a morning break and a break at lunch or something. Okay, and then you have the end of work, and then you get to drive home from work, and then you might want to change clothes again, up or down, depending upon how you're dressed for work and what you need to do afterwards, right? So that takes better than a third of your day. So on the days that you work, most often we have things that upset us. Okay, so we have our own emotions inside. So if there's anything that upsets you internally, guess what that does to your voice? Makes it sound angry. And you don't want your voice to be angry. So you need to do something about that. So my suggestion is you find a way to release the negative thing that happened to you at work. Okay, whether I was going to, come at, or coming home from. Okay, most often, and sometimes, Ashley, you'll awaken and you might. Yeah. Sometimes you awaken and you might want to, and you already feel like you're stressed for the day. Okay. So, what in that case, I would suggest that you call up work and you say, "Hi, this is Ashley. I'm sorry. I don't feel well enough to come in today. I don't feel like I can function the way I should function today at work. So I'm calling in sick." Okay, Ashley, thank you so very much. Please make sure that when you come back to work, that you're healthy and you're safe, and we'll see you when you get back. Goodbye. And then I just go, guess what? Ashley just called into work sick, and she's has COVID, and all of us are going to die because we've been exposed to it. Blah. See, that's media. That's what media likes to do. Play it up, play it big, or don't play it at all. That's the way, I think that's the way the motto goes. All right. So anyway, same with you, Kelly. If there's something that's going on with you, you need to get rid of it. So when the two of you come together, I hope you do it in this fashion. I hope you're holding hands close and your faces are about 6 to 8 inches apart from each other. You look at each other in the eyes. The eyes are the windows to the soul. They will not lie to you. They will tell you what's going on. Okay. So Kelly, you're asking Ashley, how was your date yesterday? Like the last day you worked or something, or how was your day today? Okay. And she'll tell you. Okay. Tell you. And so what happens then is you have a story to tell. So you need to get rid of your story. Some people tap it out, okay? And they're giving themselves positive affirmations, tapping it out, and it's supposed to fall down to the floor. Some people use a little wand and they have different sizes of dishes, and you run the wand around the ring and it makes a tone, and it's supposed to calm you down and keep it going. And you go lower and lower. Okay. So anyway, some people do that. Some people, besides tapping it out and by the tonal, okay. Some people also, and I'm one of those, I think that takes too long. I like the zipper idea. So I pretend that I have a zipper right at the top of my forehead, and it's an invisible one. I just unzip my face, it opens up. I tell my story and it falls down to the floor with a big splat. Okay, I tell what's happened to me. Okay, all right, and then I zip myself back up so it doesn't jump back inside of me. Okay, and then my wife unzips herself and she tells about her day. Okay, and then she zips herself back up, and now we got this big ooey gooey yucky blucky puddle down on the floor, and we don't want to track it through the house. Really, it's only up here in our head, but it's down there. Okay, it's on the floor. Okay, we don't want to track it through the house. So now how do you get rid of it? Well, in your mind, you just open up a hole in the earth. Mother Nature just loves to burn things. She totally does. Okay. And so it just sucks it down, takes it down to the magma. The magma burns it up. You cover the magma hole back up. It's not coming back up. Now you've let go of your anger. So you're not taking that to bed with you. All right. And it's not that you're angry at each other. It's just you sound angry because your voice was angry because you had an incident that made it sound angry. And some people just come home and they're just screaming because of how many things happened to them. But the two of you don't want to go to bed angry. So you're especially at each other, because you're not going to be angry at each other. It's something that happened to work. So let it go. All right. Live a longer, happier life, because it causes heart problems, digestive problems, and mental fog up here. Okay. Marriage work is this: you're opening your hearts to each other, your mind, your eyes, your ears, your voice, your nose, and your emotions to each other. That's marriage work. All right. Mandate work is you go to work when the boss says, you do it the boss's way. If you don't do it the boss's way, it's the highway. Okay. Well, we tolerate that because we need money. All right. So the two of you got that. So don't go to bed together angry. Okay. And today, you're creating a house of marriage. All right. I know this doesn't look like a house. It's just a piece of paper, but pretend with me here. So Ashley, you're one wall. Okay. Kelly, you're one wall. Okay. And so the two of you, and this is your house and it's pretty flimsy, you're supporting a roof and a floor, you don't have a window or a door or anything on your house at this moment in time, okay? But it's really easy to break right at first, but as you have experiences together, you will add extra support beams in it to make it stronger. And then it's hard to break, okay? So that's where you want to get to with the two of you, all right? Now, I challenge you to learn each other's love languages. We all have the same love languages inside our hearts, okay? However, we have different modalities that we like to be honored with our favorite love languages. So Kellee, it's your job to learn what Ashley's favorite love languages are and how she likes to be served them, okay? And Ashley, it's your job to learn what Kellee's favorite love languages are and how he likes to be served them. Honor the favorite ones often, but not always. Always gets boring. You don't like to be boring. You want life to be fun and exciting, not boring. So yeah, so do nice things for each other and serve each other in the favorite modalities often, but not always. You don't want a boring life. You want a fun and exciting life. So treat each other in that respect. Okay. Okay, the next thing is you want to don't treat each other as an object. An object's something you put up for display, and then when you're tired of the object, you put it away or throw it away or go get a new one. With marriage, you're married until death you depart. Okay, doesn't mean you kill each other to get out of being married. No, that's not what I'm saying here. Okay, but you're married together until death you depart. So you're into the long haul. So treat each other with love, respect, and kindness. And if your marriage isn't going the way you want it to, then change the way you treat each other. Treat each other nicer. Okay. The nice thing about your eyes, see when you're holding hands close like that, and you got your eyes on each other, I see the silhouette of a marriage heart between the two of you. It starts from the chin, it goes up above the eyes and down below the chest. That's your marriage heart. That means you're cleaving together. That's also means your firewalls are up and your hearts are the walls to your fire pit. So they keep the fire contained. But if, like I said, if they're down, you've got to bring it up. So you can't not do that. All right. Now, when you do receive your certified copy, please check it over to make sure it's correct. You get certified emails first, make sure the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed, everything. And if you need to order an apostille, I don't know where you're at in the world, okay? If you need to order an apostille, then you would do that once you know everything is correct. Please make sure everything's correct though, because I had a couple that didn't listen to me. They thought they'd even misspelled their names wrong. They thought everything was correct. Okay, so they said, "Oh, our names were misspelled wrong. So here, let me fix that." Okay, order an apostille. There's $100. Okay, whoops, my birthday's wrong. Oh, my address is wrong. Oh, mom and dad's information is wrong. Oh, this is wrong. So make sure everything is correct before you order an apostille, if you need one. I do not know where you are in the world. Okay, but anyway, if you need one, that's what you need. All right. Now, when you get your certified copy, I suggest that you put it behind a favorite picture of the house. Not that it's seen the daylight, but it's there. And when you look at the favorite picture, it reminds you that you're married. So when you're going outside, out in the world, it reminds you that you're married. That's what it's for. All right. And then if you had to do a grab and go, you take it. However, if you have children or if you have a favorite pet, and that's what you have, then take the pet. You can always replace the license, but you can't replace the pet or the child. So take them with you. You have to do a grab and go. All right. So now, yes, it reminds you why you chose each other. And yes, you'll have people in the world that will try to break into your house of marriage. Okay. And so that looking at your marriage, knowing your marriage certificates there reminds you that you're married and how you should treat other people who are trying to break into your marriage house. Okay. All right. So you're not treating each other as an object. Objects you put on display, you don't put each other on display because you love, revere, and respect each other enough that that's not the case. Also, you're not treating each other as a project because you can't fix each other, but you can offer suggestions. And even if you're having a bad day, he can offer suggestions to you, and you can offer suggestions to him. Okay. And I'm saying your name right, Kellee, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Ashley, you're the, okay. So here we go. So you're not doing that. Now, lastly, don't treat each other as a task, or don't put a task above each other. What's a task? Well, true story. All right. I had a couple that scheduled an appointment with us to get married. They had, that we tell them 8 to 10 guests. They showed up in November of last year with 40 guests. We don't have room in our building for 40 guests. People were dressed to go from warm car to warm building to warm car, not to go from warm car for over 30 minutes because the bride had a problem. Okay, so, and we didn't know it, but I got him over there. I counseled with him, just much like I've just done with you. I asked the groom to take the bride to be his wife. He said yes. Then I turned to the bride and I said, do you? Okay, and that's as far as I got with her because she was able to hear her phone ringing in her purse, which was sitting on a picnic table 25 feet away with her guests talking and making a lot of racket. She could hear her phone. Okay, she just let go of the groom's hands and she turned and she walked over to the table. And when she got to the table, she just shoved the guests away. She didn't say, excuse me, sorry, blah, blah, blah. No, there was nothing going on there. Okay. She just needed to get her purse and she got her purse and her phone was still ringing. I don't know how she heard it, but she did. All right. So anyway, she turned and she walked back over to where we were. She set it down. It stopped ringing. And then she reached in, pulled up her phone. She punched some numbers, started talking to somebody, grabbed her purse and went into an adjacent building. So I turned to the groom because he'd already said yes to marrying her. I turned to the groom. I said, are you going after her? And he's like, oh no, I can't do this. Is the exactly how I did. I said, oh no, I can't do that. If I do that, I'll make her angry, upset. When she's angry, upset, horrible, awful things happen. People get hurt and things get broken. I'm thinking, dude, how many times you've been beat up by this woman and you just said yes, you wanted to marry her? Apparently you're a glutton for punishment. We waited for her for 15 more minutes before she came out. When she came out, she just walked straight over to where we were, set her purse down, her phone was in it. She took the groom by the hands. I asked the groom again if he'd marry her. He said yes. I wanted to slap him upside the head and say, son, you don't want this one, but that's not my choice. That was his. Okay. Then I asked her if she'd take him to be her legally and lawfully wed husband. She said yes. I had them exchange rings and vows. Then I married them. And as soon as I pronounced them legally and lawfully married as husband and wife, she immediately let go of his hand. She reached down and grabbed her purse and started walking for her car. She didn't say, come on, hon, let's go. She didn't apologize to anybody when she came out of the building either. Sorry to keep you waiting out in the cold. Sorry. You know, she didn't say nothing. She was just leaving. And I turned to the groom and he's got his friends over there, his buds, and they're patting him on the back. Congratulations on getting married. And here his bride is leaving. All right. And I'm just like, excuse me, your bride is leaving. Do you need to go after her? And he's like, oh yeah, I do, because I don't know where I'm supposed to go. She's my ride there and I don't know where I'm supposed to be. So without that, I'd be stranded here and nothing. So he had to hurry and catch it. All right. I hope that worked out for you. But the reason why I tell you that story, Kellee and Ashley, is because Kellee and Ashley, you two are more important than any task. In this case, this is what the bride had said to me. Mr. Spouse, my cell phone is way more important than you'll ever be all of our married life. Deal with it and get over it. Okay. So that's not, you don't want to put anything above each other. You know what? You two are number one. Okay. In your marriage house, you are number one. All right. And as you have experiences together, you're going to put some more support beams in your house to make it very strong. It's kind of wimpy right now, but you're going to make it strong. And then you can do amazing things together and set a good example for others to follow. We're ready to go into the ceremony. Do you have rings for each other's fingers today? It's okay if you don't. Do you have rings?
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. Kellee, I want you to put Ashley's ring on your, yes, Kellee, put Ashley's ring on your thumb. And Ashley, I want you to put Kellee's ring on your pinky finger so you can give them to each other. Okay. Hold hands. Yes, hold hands. Both. Look each other in the eyes. Okay. You don't need to look at me. All right, here we go. We are gathered here today to join in marriage Kellee Jean Kragba and Ashley Brosnan.
Brosnan.
Brosnan. Okay. So Kellee Jean Kreiber, do you take Ashley Bronson to be your legally and lawfully wedded husband, to cleave unto him as he cleaves unto you, to help him be his best as he helps you to be your best, to obey him as he obeys you? See, that's two-way street. Through sickness, health, rich, poor, fat, thin, COVID-22, I call it like it is, wars, riots, natural disasters, ups, downs, ins, outs, holiday celebrations, tribulations, triumph, family, friends, nature, until death you depart.
I do.
Oh, my witnesses heard yes. So
Yeah.
Jasmine and Nikita, you heard yes?
Yep.
The affirmative? Okay. You said Kellee said yes. All right. Do you have any put the ring on his finger? And do you have any promises or vows you have prepared to say to tell him today?
No vows.
Oh, okay, thank you. I would tell you another story, about a couple who came in here and they wouldn't tell each other they loved each other. They wouldn't hold hands. They didn't do anything together. Okay. Since then, I at least require my couple to say, I love you. I want to spend something like the rest of my life with you. Okay. So you told him you love him. You want to spend the rest of your life with him?
I love you. I get to spend the rest of my life with you.
All right, good. Okay, my witnesses, Ashley and Jasmine, you heard yes in the affirmative?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Now we're going to go the other way. So Ashley Bronson, do you take Kellee Jean Kreiber to be your legally and lawfully wedded wife, to cleave unto her as she cleaves unto you, to help her be your best as she helps you to be your best, to obey her through sickness and health, rich and poor, fat and thin, COVID-22, blah, 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 until death you depart?
I do.
You don't? I heard don't.
I do.
I do. I heard don't. Thank you. I'm just like, okay, we're done. Here, we're done. I do. All right. All right. Put the ring on her finger. Witnesses, you heard yes in the affirmative, right? Jasmine and Nikita.
Yeah, we heard yes.
All right. Perfect. Put the ring on her finger. Okay. Now you say your vows or promises to her.
Oh.
I got more of a reaction, yes.
All right. I didn't hear you say yes because there was a little bit of noise going on. I didn't hear what you said. So you said yes. Okay. Right?
Yes.
Thank you. Now you said yes. I heard you say yes that time. All right. So now, because I heard you say yes to each other, and because Jasmine and Nikita also heard you say yes to each other, I now get to say this: by the authority vested in me by the laws of the state of Utah, as you remotely joined us here in our Health and Justice Building, I now pronounce you, Kellee Jean Kreiber and Ashley Bronson, to be legally and lawfully married as husband and wife. You may now hug. All right. Hey, that was the best kiss so far today. All right. Congratulations. Make it a wonderful life. Okay.
Congratulations.
Yay. And when you do receive your certified copy, please check it over so you don't have to spend a lot of money for shipping things and that. Okay. It's not necessary, but if you need an apostille to keep you together, that's what you got to do. Okay. So just make sure everything is correct. I mean, really, the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed, the dates and everything are correct, the address is correct. You'd be surprised at how many people also give us a bad address to ship it to. Okay. It makes us do more work. Okay. Yeah, we're so overworked. Oh. We're just kidding. All right, congratulations. Make it a wonderful life, the two of you. All right. All right. Yes, congratulations. Oh, she's ready to do her happy dance. All righty. Well, thank you. You're a great couple. You'll do great things. And when you go out in public, do nice things for each other. Hold hands, kiss each other, thank each other, open the door for each other, do nice things. And by the way, Just by the way. Kelly, if you need to go buy a new dress, okay, then take Ashley with you because at the store, he can be as candid as he wants to be. If you buy the dress, you think you're wonderful, amazing, and you put it on, and he's gonna say, you're gonna ask him how he's looking, he's gonna say, oh, you look nice. Okay, instead of amazing, wonderful, amazing. See, yeah, oh, that flatters you. Okay, he can tell you that. So no, that dress doesn't flatter you. Try a different style. You know what I'm saying? So it's honesty, okay? But you can get that when he goes with you, but you can't do that if you do it by yourself. Just saying, okay. All right, bye now. Make it a wonderful life. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Okay. Looks like you're ready to go for a big party. Bye now.